This is a quick video of a trip to the NEC Classic Car Show. Starts off by showing my own car, which we drove down in the wet and displayed on the Morgan Sports Car Club stand. It came up okay after a bit of work. And then, of course, there was the Morgan shop where you could buy all sorts of goodies from the club. This is a replica of the very first Morgan, three-wheeler of course. And then this is a later matchless engined three-wheeler, sometime in the 30s, I can't remember exactly when. And now we have the latest offering in three-wheel guise with the 2-litre SNS engine, also driven down in the rain. This is an Aero 8, once belonging to Charles Morgan, private ownership, and a very special project's one-off unique car. You'll never see that one anywhere else. This is the new CX Platform Plus 6 and a 1974 seater 4.4. This is a Plus 8 with some lovely alloy wheels on it, and this is a Plus 8 Speedster. Note the lack of windscreen, it has little aero screens, and this is one of our club members, Phil, who was polishing his car on the stand. This particular car is a race series winner. Onto the Armstrong Siddeley Sapphire, very nice. Nice Gullwing Mercedes, very difficult to get pictures of. And a 924 Porsche, very similar to the one that I used to own. I only had one mirror on mine because it was much more of a poverty spec, of course. This lovely Bugatti, note the number plate, is towing another Bugatti to take it racing. And I actually saw this vehicle combination leaving. This is what a Bugatti looks like under the skin. And a lovely Pagoda, very difficult to get pictures of again because it was roped off. On the microcar stands this really fabulous little Frisky. And then we went off to the auctions. I was not allowed to bid on anything though. This is a nice carbon-bodied Noble, 148,000 including premiums. One of the best frog eye sprites in the world, I think. Absolutely stunning. Again, including premium, 21 and a bit grand. And a very nice FJ40, fully restored, beautiful condition, water car. This Aston was absolutely magnificent. Probably cheap at the money, to be honest, although it's easy to say that at 618,000. Nice Series 3 Land Rover tow truck. One of the bargains of the auction, I think. And a nice Westphalia Type 2, very similar to the one my parents had, only ours was in fact orange and white, and right-hand drive. Volkswagen XL1, 300 to the gallon. 70-odd thousand pounds. This is a bit of a strange thing. I think it was kind of designed as a bit of a workhorse, but I've never seen one of these before, so I thought it was worth taking a picture of. And a lovely 2CV, which was sold, but unfortunately not to me. A very Marmite 1/1,000,000th Morris, I love it. And a nice Ginetta with a tuned imp engine, very, very tasty. This was a bike I lusted after as a youth, 3.5 Marini, and a nice little BMW. This was a massive Ford Estel station wagon, up for sale, but I didn't buy that either. One of the best beaters in existence, I think. It was fantastic. Pininfarina bodied 504 Cabriolet, very, very nice. And the SM Citroën, Mercedes. What could possibly go wrong with a combination of Italian engines and French engineering, but what a lovely, lovely car that is. Pemberton Electric, this was one of the weirder cars of the whole show. Don't quite know what to make of it. I kind of quite liked it, based on a Citroën 2CV. So obviously that goes in its favour to start with before we do anything else. An Adams Probe. Very hard to get good pictures of this. It won a special award in the show, and quite rightly too. I think there were 3 made. could be wrong with that. I can't quite remember what it said about it. Come on to a nice Austin Healey. The colour of this in the flesh was much nicer than it comes out here. A lovely Art Deco Bentley. The dashboard, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And of course the show was over. We took all the stand down, and then there were a small gaggle of green cars waiting to go home. Not much to say really. That was it for another year. There it is, just ready to go home. We took it home the next day. Thanks for watching.